So a boxer goes into a racist rant and then offers an offensive apology. Here it is.
I'm anti-black. I'm KKK. I hate. Be Jordan is a bro. My guy be Jordan is a. I hate him. Yeah. And I hate myself. Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that again.
Why do you skip Jews all the time? Why do you skip
And guess what? I hate Jews. I actually tweeted that. Jews too.
Hey, Ryan.
I'm Hitler.
With millions watching. And let's deal with it. So, Boxer Ryan Garcia has come under fire for using racial slurs, also his ill remarks about the murdered George Floyd during a recent social media rant, prompting former NBA player and friend of Floyd Stevenson, Steven Jackson, to take issue with his words. Garcia's comments about Floyd, as well as his use of the N-word, pushed Jackson to respond with a warning. Quote, somebody tell Ryan Garcia, pull up to 3rd Ward, Texas, and say that again about G. Floyd, and see what happened. Jackson tweeted on July 4th, when people bring up the dead, it shows who's really dying inside. Free game. It's a different set of rules outside the ring. Get some help before it's too late. First, you go from taking steroids, then you're talking about digging George Floyd up and killing him again. Now you're talking about hating and then use the N-word. And you want to join the KKK. Look, dog, you need to get some help, bro. End quote. About an hour after Jackson urged Garcia to tread lightly, the 25-year-old boxer jumped back on a live stream to make it clear he had no fear of retribution. Quote, you ain't going to catch me apologizing for nothing. Try to touch me, all y'all want. Shoot me if you want. I don't give a F, Garcia said during his Instagram live session. Quote, none of you guys do anything in person. This is all internet. You guys are internet gangsters. I really want everybody to come try me, Garcia dared. However, before he could make his appearance at the Stevenson fight, it appeared that Garcia had a change of heart. On July 25th, Garcia took to Twitter Spaces again, this time to issue an apology. He began the nearly 20-minute long live chat by saying, first and foremost, I want to apologize to the Black community. I apologize to the Muslim community, basically for my language and vocabulary. Obviously, I have a big responsibility as a famous athlete.
Fake-ass apology.
Very under the influence. I'm going through a lot, but I have no excuse. I mean, he cleaned up his language real damn good in his rebuttal. That was still quasi-offensive. But he started with, when somebody starts with the terminology first and foremost, that's somebody else writing that. Nobody talks like that for real. Okay, somebody wrote that, handed it to him. Garcia went on to say that he was actually pressured by friends. Now, this is the part Garcia wanted to put in. Garcia says he was pressured by friends to make insensitive remarks, then address issues in his personal life, including his divorce and being called a zoo animal by former boxer Tim Bradley of ESPN that affected his choices. I mean, we've been here before. Why is it that when you have a bad day, you start blaming Black people? None of your excuses, sir.
Every time.
Have a damn thing to do with what you said about George Floyd.
Right.
About Black people.
Right.
None of that. I get it if you talked about Tim Bradley. It's perfect. I get it. At least there's cause and effect here. Okay? But you just started talking about Black folk.
Floyd up.
And then you want us to believe that
really?
As gangster as you are, your friends made you do this. They did this to you. Sir, you said that you would run up on anybody and you would dare anyone to run up on you. Except the friends who are probably 21, 22 years old that are around your social group. You cannot say no to that. There's more. Garcia then turned his attention back to his remarks about George Floyd. However, rather than just apologizing, he may have dug a deeper hole. Quote, I apologize for my words on George Floyd. Everybody that
We
was
do
hurt
not
by that, I
accept.
get it. I understand that. I was just speaking my piece because of what people have told me. They told me he was a crackhead. They showed me proof. They showed me he had a pregnant lady at gunpoint, and he didn't like black people. He didn't even have a black girlfriend. The dude literally didn't stand for black people. What am I supposed to do, bro? End quote.
But
I
he a
guarantee you the
crackhead.
speechwriter didn't write that. That was Garcia. Once again,
Garcia is a fucking crackhead. The fuck?
I take all
Fuck
responsibility
you
for
worry
my
about what
words.
the hell a man
I'm
that's
laughing
deceased
because
do for? Any
I
old
take all
reason,
responsibility for
any
my words.
reason
He
will
says.
do.
I misunderstood. I got a lot of trauma.
I bet you do, bitch.
And it's been a tough couple of months, as everyone can tell, but I am sorry.
You a sorry
I
son of
struggle
a
with substance abuse. And it's hard for me.
struggle with
everything
substance
going on.
abuse. Just like
I
George
actually
Floyd.
love black people.
Just like George Floyd. Oh,
Come on, man. I actually love black people.
I love black people. What?
All right, next time, brother, use a capital B.
No cap.
Okay.
Right.
I actually love black people. No cap. Which is why I'm actually saying I offended all my black family and friends.
You know what?
This sucks. But all I can do is be better and stop using stupid words and letting some people in my circle hype me up. Sorry, everyone, that I offended. I still stand on stopping black on black crime.
Wow. We really need him to stand on black and black crime.
So that will always remain something I stand on. Shortly after Garcia's initial comments, World Boxing Council president announced that Garcia's appalling behavior prompted the organization to go ahead and just expel him. Exercising my authority as president of WBC, I'm hereby expelling Ryan Garcia from any activity with our organization. On July 4th, we reject any form of discrimination. I fear for Garcia's well-being. And you have to laugh, not to cry, with some of this insane rebuttal he's providing. But at the core of this, the man may have a substance abuse issue. That's no laughing matter. But you do have the wherewithal, sir, if you can acknowledge that you have it and you have the means to get help, sir, it is in your not only best interest, but opportunity.
You have no right to go on the internet and do that shit. I don't give a fuck what he on.
But they do not have your opportunity. So while you're calling George Floyd out and saying, well, I heard he was a crackhead, sir, you said you were a crackhead. So you want to belittle one man who's been murdered for possibly having an addiction at one point of his life, and you then admit you have a substance addiction. Come on, man.
Speak about it, Dr. Rashad Richey.
All right?
They better recognize.
All right. Stay off social media. Dear brother, thoughts here?
Let me find out he got a problem with black people because he got knocked the fuck out by Gervonta Davis, and now he just don't, maybe he, loosened something up in his fucking head or something. But, he got serious problems. He got serious problems going on the internet and saying stuff like that. Yeah, Gervonta Davis and any other black man need to knock his ass out again. Black power.